caring for others yet. Not ready. So then we're going to do this prayer chant, and then you understand what is the statue behind the black statue behind has Tibetan prayer. So that prayer is in this one. Yeah, the statue there. Yeah. Do you need a translator or no? What I say?
There's no interpretation. No.
You okay? Yeah. Okay, good.
Next translation? No,
So then, okay, so now we're going to do the prayer first chant, and then I share the teaching. We go to do first the prayer together. We do this once English, once Tibetan. So you Emma ho da ve yin jo long ba na Yarwai gende guru be ma yong ta da de ne ni me je ro la tu ye ze ne da la gong ze zo je zo nye da be me de na Lama orji rinpoche, Rajya Lama namje gorje gor, Sorwa devzo lenge da paranzu, Samba lenje drabar zinji lo, Charzo Dana Dobe Bogani Sanje Mela Urje Rinpoche Mela Jeje Rinzen Gorje Gor Sorwan Dezo Nere Jewaranzo Samba lenje drabar zinji lo, Ije mere bare bogani, Kim johere orje rinpoche, Yada yo rome gorje gor, Sorwan de zong drop zar de zar, Samba lenje drabar sinje lo, Karjo da ba ome bodane, Karo zo orje rinpoche, ye ye Dage Ozana Barje Zor Samba Lenje Drabar Zinji Lo Berge Doba Norwe
Khenpo, I'm sorry to interrupt. You're breaking up pretty bad.
Is can hear or not?
No, we can't. It's breaking up for us.
So the internet thing is only this one, yeah. Can you open this doors, windows, something? It helps. The internet not working. Not really good.
Can you use your hotspot, Khenpo?
Hotspot, we don't have phone to use. Hotspot. Huh?
Connected to it.
Yeah, it's not enough strong.
It's not.
Yeah, people say there's no hearing the voice in the zone. So now it helps. I think this opens. Can you hear now? Okay, so
Yes.
now,
That's better. Thank you.
okay. So now we do one English in this prayer, and then we see. The supplication, spontaneous fulfillment of wishes are rain of continual blessing. Emaho Mawaros. In the pure spring realm, the glorious mountain in the southwest is Guru Pemasambhava, the embodiment of all the Buddhas. All in this degenerate time, to the beings of dark age, please get with your compassion and remember me. On the lotus seat of sun and moon as the crown of my head, sits the Rude Lama, Orjin Rinpoche Pemasambhava, surrounded by the ocean of lamas of the eight coming domains Gajus. I supplicate you purify all my negative karma. Bless me so that all my wishes may be spontaneously fulfilled. From the place of eastern direction, the place of wrathful manifestations, comes the medicine Buddha, Guru Orjin Rinpoche, surrounded by the eight medicine brothers and Vidyadharas. I supplicate you pacify all disease and afflictions. Bless me so that all my wishes may be spontaneously fulfilled. From the place where the fire of wisdom blazes, comes the spring Heruka Orjin Rinpoche, surrounded by wrathful male and female Yedam deities. I supplicate you grant actual accomplishments. Bless me so that all my wishes may be spontaneously fulfilled. From the place of pure space, radiating five-colored lights, come the Lord of the Dakini, Orjin Rinpoche, surrounded by the worldly and wisdom Dakinis. I supplicate you remove all outer and inner obstacles. Bless me so that all my wishes may be spontaneously fulfilled. From the wrathful throne, where obstructing forces and demons are subdued, come the chief Dharma protector, Orjin Rinpoche, surrounded by the retinue of worldly and wisdom Dharma protectors. I supplicate you dispel the terror of this degenerate age. Bless me so that all my wishes may be spontaneously fulfilled. From the unchanging place of precious Dharma treasures, come the souls of Siddhis Orjin Rinpoche, surrounded by the world, gods, and the gardens of treasures. I supplicate you, let blessing rain like a shower of Siddhis. Bless me so that all my wishes may be spontaneously fulfilled. In the snowland, the country of Tibet, as appeared the sublime emanation, Orjin Rinpoche, in the form of gods, demons, and humans, surrounded by the eight class of commons, protectors, and their principal host. I supplicate you repeat the amens of the outer enemies at the borders. Bless me so that all my wishes may be spontaneously fulfilled. From the great blessed place of Pema over lotus light, can the protector of boundless lake, Orjin Rinpoche, surrounded by the Buddhas of the 10 directions with their Bodhisattva sons. I supplicate you may I be guided into the lotus-like realm. Bless me so that all my wishes may be spontaneously fulfilled. Om Ahom, Vedanguru, Pema Siddhi Hom. Above dispel the harmful influences of the sun, moon, planets, and magical illusions. Below dispel the harm from local spirits, nagas, force, subterranean beings, and cold spirits. In between dispel the harm from powerful demons and malevolent dakinis. Pacify all illness and epidemic arising from the four elements. Repair the military force and conflict at the boundary of the four directions and at the regions, all are tormented by Maraya. What is it? Jojo or Maraya Dodo. Jojo, repair. All beings, male and female, of fortune generation, whether yellow or clear in color. Yellow or pure in color. This is the monastic or lay people, like. Yellow is monastics. The color is lay practitioners. Let's change it to. We need to change it. If they recite and devote themselves diligently to this supplication, they will be free from illness, spirits, harm, and untimely death. Visible and invisible disease and obstructing spirits will be pacified. In the future, Ojimpe Masambhava will hold them in this compassion. Do not entertain doubt or dualistic hesitation regarding this. This is the heart word me, Pema Sambhava, of this be certain. Samaya Jaja, a set of a sacred promise, and the sound of the spirit of blessings. The fearless, powerful demon subduing Vajra holder, Rinzen Jimmy, in the Dorje. Okay, so this was invited from the west expanse of the Tarkus Lake in the snow lane of Danakocha, Geo. So this prayer is also Dharma and discovered by this Rinzen Gimini Dorje. Is this all the world is come from Pema Sambhava himself? So he created, prayer himself. Actually, pray to him like future generations. We can call Pema Sambhava, use this prayer. So this is his aspiration, and that's why he said, in the future, Orji Pema Sambhava will hold them in this compassion. He said we can hold through his compassion. Do not certainty, doubt, or dualistic hesitate regarding this. So this is the heart word of me, is from Pema Sambhava himself. This prayer is already mentioned, writing in this blade, Pema Sambhava stone behind. There has all these prayers. So we many Sangha all over the world receive this blade, have to know what is behind the prayer. So that's why I did a translation to English. Now, this also with Tibetan words too, chanting prayer. Do you translate or no? No, right? Maybe. No, it's here.
It's in Jigme.
Yeah. Rinzen Jimmy didn't Dorje.
It's in pero es una plegaria que compuso Guru Rinpoche, el mismo, y que él mismo dijo que era una plegaria para generaciones futuras, para que hiciésemos plegarias en un futuro y así con su compasión, pues que esta plegaria tendría su poder, ¿no? Y luego ha leído aquí parte de la plegaria, que ahora mismo no sé lo que ha leído. Decía, ¿no? Que así, con esto, todos los que en las generaciones futuras reciten esta plegaria serán liberados de la enfermedad, los espíritus, el daño de los espíritus, la muerte inminente y las enfermedades visibles no visibles, los espíritus destructores serán pacificados y serán como protegidos por la compasión de Guru Rinpoche. Entonces, esto es una plegaria que viene del mismo Guru Rinpoche que descubrió este tertón, y es la plegaria que está detrás de esta placa negra. Esta placa negra es la que se está distribuyendo por todo el mundo, en la sangha de todo el mundo. Entonces, la plegaria que está detrás en tibetano, pues eso. Entonces, por eso él ha hecho esta traducción provisional, y es esta la plegaria. Y piensa que tenemos que conocer cuál es la plegaria que está detrás de esta placa de Rinpoche.
Okay. So now translator going to do simultaneously here. And then first we do the prayer, Wrathful sadhana, please. Wrathful deity sadhana. Namo and the Guru and the three jivas and the Yadam deity with the deepest devotion are take refuge, so that I and all beings as limitless as the sky may reach and surpass awakening. I share practice Pema Namo Lama Jozo Yedama Pepe Jabjen Kanyam Do Lame Sanjon Jodo Ser Pema Trabo Gombaraje Namo Lama Jozo Yedama Pepe Jabje Kanyam Do Lame Sanjon Jodo Ser Pema Trabo Gombaraje Om Sobhava Yeda Sarva Dharma Sobhava Shudam. So I do the English in that time, you do Spanish, then we chant better together. Out of emptiness, instantly from the cerebral home, upping lotus sun, this seeds trampling the Drakpo and the Semo. I appear as Guru Drakpo, dark red in color with one face and two hands. His mouth gaping open, bring his fangs with his three eyes open wide. He is looking sideways to the left as the rivers in the nine expression of dance. His right hand rests a nine-pronged Vajra, and his left hand holds a nine-headed scorpion. He is ornamented by the channel-grown altar and majestically stands within an expanse of blazing wisdom fire. On his head is Yamitaka, in his throat Haryagruva, in his heart Vajrapane, and his navel the five class of darkness. At this secret place, Yakshas member, and above him Source and Garuda clearly visualize these protective deities. Go back to Tibetan. Om Sobhava Yeda Sarva Dharma Sobhava Yeda Tombe Ngangle Keche Ge Pema Nyama Jar Zenden Hongde Guru Trapone Mana Yarje Sanye Ba Shardan Jeze Jinsamba Seya Yongze Gargenya Yebe Dorje Zegesar Yongbe Deban Gogenze Tutu Robe Jeje ye bông bông na ye che wo le jing 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 wang jing to ga na sa do re de wa re kan do de nga sa ne se ya ya me ba re che wo re jong ko che la na sa wa re ju. Imagine a red home in this heart resting upon your Sundays, surrounded by the mantra mala. Flames burst forth from the which forms of Guru Thakur, mantra, galing, and mudras emanate. To incarnate all illness, demons, and spirits, like a fire blazing through straw, and purify them into the pristine basic space beyond reference. Togar yedem homar sar naje chingwe korwala meye uzor chubale Godan hanchen san sin so Chube ne don yung bo geng Sabur meye ziba yin Ming me gada yin ze jang Om arzen nerze namo bangavade Om ahom be 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 Om arzen nerze namo bangavade Om be Om arzen nerze namo bangavade Om be Om ahom arzen nerze namo bangavade Om ahom be Om ahom arzen nerze namo bangavade Om ahom be Om ahom arzen nerze namo bangavade Om ahom be Om ahom arzen nerze namo bangavade Om ahom be Om ahom arzen nerze namo bangavade Om ahom be Om arzen nerze namo bangavade Om ahom be. So chant mantra and just silently. And also, first, I want to clarify with you this mantra. we chanting Om Ahong Artsek Nersek Namo Bhagavate Hong Hong Ahong Hong Pei. So in this the one of peg is take out. You know, the yesterday we shared the empowerment sadhana, empowerment. And that has a long mantra. This long mantra is Om Ahong Artsek Nersek Namo Bhagavate Hong Hong Ahong Hong Peg. So we don't have to say that in the middle of the peg is take out. So that's the long mantra followed by yesterday empowerment sadhana ritual. And many this Wrathful deity mantra is like that way. Then some prayer sadhana has a short, little more shorter. So short is Om Ahong Artsek Nersek Namo Bhagavate Hong Hong Pei. It's finished there. Then you don't have to say Ahong Hong Pei. If we chant Ahong Hong Pei, and then this is middle of the peg have to take out. So they all you know, either way is works. And depending according to different sadhana, some has a little longer mantra. I mentioned last night, empowerment ritual sadhana. Then Hong Ahong Artsek Nersek Namo Bhagavate Hong Hong Ahong Hong Pei. So according to this sadhana, Om Ahong Artsek Nersek Namo Bhagavate Hong Hong Pei. Only that's also another, you know, Pema Sambhava Wrathful deity has only this mantra too. So now I'll do this sadhana first transmission. Guru Tabe Junjara Joso, Namo Jasane, Namo Namo Joso, Yadala Gabega, Jamje, Kanyam, Ro, Lami Sanjo Jodo Zara, Pema Robo Gombara, Jom, Sobo, Judo, Sarvata, Sobo, Judo, Topanga Gajega, Pema Jima Jasinte. Hong Guru Rabone, Mana Jarje Saniba, Jana Jese Jinsomba, Sir Jara Yonze, Karagi, Yam Yebe, Dorjesega Sara, Yobe, Dipako Gunze. The rural Bejen, Yeme Bona, Jane, Jewel, Jane, Toga Sadar, Tewar, Karo de Nasanis, Yasha, Member Jewon, Gojalana, Savarjo, Dogane, Home, Arzar, Major, Koala, Mayor, Zortibale, Gotahane, Sansiso, Tipenedu, Juboke. Sabun me sibaje, Mikada, Yes, John, Arsen, Namo Bangavate, Hong Peg, Hong Peg. Yeda Yama, Durza Shana, Hong Pei, Chiba, Juzeda, Lana, Usara, Yensa, and Diane Bukarada, Hong Gavande, Yorda, Pemata Bondu June, Noachi Jamale, Bande, Salangu, Parajo. That's this transmission. So no, you do the chanting the mantra, and I share this here is a short teaching. So this Prema Sambhava, this right now what we're using here is a very short form sadhana. Actually, not sadhana. Sadhana means like, you know, more longer than this. We have a peace for Prema Sambhava, Wrath for Prema Sambhava. These two practice, actually same sadhana, only visualization, the section that, you know, Wrathful is we change it to this Wrathful section, Wrathful visualization. And all the way beginning, like supplication, lineage, and then taking refuge, bodhicitta, and sharing dharma for obstacle beings, and the seven lamp prayer. So the invitation, they all is exactly same. Peaceful deity and wrathful deity, same prayer. But then come to in the visualization section, so change different visualization. Today we're doing the Wrathful Prema Sambhava, then have to visualize the Wrathful Prema Sambhava. So who practice peaceful Prema Sambhava, then also visualizations follow peaceful Prema Sambhava. after visualization, sadhana, then usually, 7 lamp prayer, press to Pema Sambhava, Hong or Ji or Narzamsang. That's also same. Wrathful, peaceful, both usually follow same. And then there has offerings also same. The press to Yadam deity also same. The mantra garland is changed to, because the reason is Wrathful Pema Sambhava, we have to chant Wrathful Pema Sambhava mantra. Peaceful Pema Sambhava have to chant Peaceful Pema Sambhava mantra. So the mantra garland, the visualization is slightly changed. So that's why, the long sadhana followed by peaceful Yadam deity practice and only use the visualization and the mantra section is changed. Other everything same. So then here, today we are sharing is that, this not a practice a sadhana whole thing. Just somebody wanted to practice Wrathful Pema Sambhava kind of every moment, every time pray to Pema Sambhava. Then when you do that, we need the first section is take refuge to Pema Sambhava Mandala. Of course, that's most important. And then second, when you do the Wrathful Yadam deity, we need a mind generation, bodhicitta. So good intention. Wrathful practices, sometimes the people use for mislead, wrong way. Some people like has motivation, not pure motivation. Wanted to like strong based on self-grasping fixation. Also, jealousy and competition. And then, use practice for destroy somebody's happiness. And, wrong motivation where some people does like Wrathful deities. So then that is a practice that way, that practice is incorrect. That's the reason, even you do short supplication to Wrathful deity, we must have to have this mind for, generation bodhicitta. So without the bodhicitta, actually Wrathful deity is not allowed to do and chant. Because if you do wrong motivation to chant Wrathful deity practice, then take wrong birth. So that's why. And one of today we chant the prayer. What I share with you today, the Pema Sambhava. In the black marble, the behind the we just did prayer. So in that prayer also, and mentioned some sections. What in there says, that prayer I'm going to look to where that. The prayer, so it says like, say, above the despair, the harmful influence of the sun and the moon planets and the magical illusions. Then it's below the despair, the harm from local spirit, naga, force, substance, beings, and the coarse spirit. In the between despair, the harm from powerful demons and malevolent Dakini is like not really Dakini. Mamo is another Dakini. This is Dakini is letter incorrect words. Dakini, not positive way Dakini, okay, negative way. So Mara, female form body is called mamo means another like harmful people, beings. So, they take birth to in these beings because they have a very powerful become, and they can destroy others' happiness, and they can create many negative influence. The what I mentioned in the prayer. So these beings, some beings is wrong motivation, negative energy create. So that's why when you do wrathful deity, and who has a wrong motivation, and then they said this, take birth is like forced substance beings is come from local spirits, coarse spirits, and powerful demons. And so in these beings, kind of like become, take birth to create many obstacles for beings. So that's the reason for deity practice, famous Sambhava, subduing all these beings. So subduing these beings, we need a good motivation, good intention, bodhicitta. So that's the reason. And when we do the wrathful deity, first, like mind generation, bodhicitta. So intention is I wanted to reach enlightenment. So that's the reason I'm going to practice in the wrathful deity. I wanted to, also help others release negative energy, subdue negative influencing some, these maras. So that kind of, like good intention, want to benefit others doing, then wrathful deity is correct intention. It's a wrong motivation based on our own benefit agenda, and then practice wrathful deity is incorrect. That's the reason we need, mindful bodhicitta generation. Then, when we do the practice, bodhicitta with always like this is important, with let go selfish, self-grasping. That's why we do Om So Bhavashida Sarvadhamma So Bhavashidaham. Through practice chanting with selfish. And then the prayer, the power is limited, not much benefit. So when we chant this Om So Bhava, is let go all the selfish fixation. And, it is like knowing our service, like let go, conceptual thoughts or holding something, fixation, and we have to let go. If we don't let go that, then we cannot visualize Yidam deity ourselves. So the same is like, water becomes ice block, then we cannot go in the swim in the water. It's ice, then how can go into swimming inside there? So water must have to become, the ices must become water, and then with warm, and then you can go swimming. Is more pleasure, joyful, yeah. And so that's the reason we need good intention. It's the same as like warm water, not frozen, cold. And then also letting go fixation is the same as, water is not ice below, it's become clear water, pure, clean. And then you can go swim inside the water is joyful. So same, we have to let go our fixation, grasping when we visualize the Yidam deity. Same time, create a love, compassion, also bodhicitta, whichever you like, intention change. And then visualize the Yidam deity, fear is become more joyful. And then, we can visualize ourselves as Yidam deity. So that's why Omasobhava Shida is always important, this mantra when we chant. And so the important is letting go all our conceptual fixation thoughts. Then out of emptiness, see, then with emptiness means no become holding something, fixation to it, something is let go. And so then naturally all phenomena is called emptiness. Instantly from the syllable home, so then we visualize the syllable home. The home syllable is become transformed to the deity, this deity, Pema Sambhava, Wrathful deity. The Pema Sambhava deity is upping lotus and the sun, these seeds, transplanting the Drakpo and the Simo. So Drakpo and the Simo means like corpse, like male and female corpse. Drakpo is, representative, like we have a behar, and who create obstacles. And Simo is, and also another beings. So this just two is like representative, is subduing all these negative beings and practicing, wrathful deity. So that's why Pema Sambhava was standing top of this. Apple as Guru Drakpo, then we, home is transformed to become Pema Sambhava Guru Drakpo's form body. So wrathful deity and peaceful deity, we have two usually difference. So peaceful Yadam deity, yesterday also I mentioned, peaceful means the source is positive energy. So we generate, love, compassion, or participation, generosity, good conduct. All this usually talk about good things, virtuous deeds, and 10 virtuous deeds. That this energy created the wrathful deity. So wrathful deity source is enlightening qualities. Then peaceful deity source is enlightening qualities. So wrathful deity source is negative energy. Negative energy usually, of course, negative energy rising, and the negative energy control us, and we are become beings extremely suffering in samsara. This wrathful practitioner means like, when negative energy rising, and then visualizing this wrathful deity. So chanting, wrathful mantras, like all the negative become, is transformed to joy and bliss. So that's create the wrathful deity's energy. That's why here is we can see Pema Sambhava source yesterday. The history is the Behar. He create all this the frightening, and Behar means this become negative energy is rising to obstacle form body. So then when this negative energy rising to form of the obstacle in Pema Sambhava in this history, like when we have like something rising negative energy, so we have to meditate, visualize wrathful, and the chant wrathful mantra is like more powerfully removing for negative energy. So that's why in this, Wrathful deity right now we're doing practices. So when we visualizing is the when in the external facing to something like Mara, spirits, and obstacle beings. Inner our own, feeling is very fear, scared, and maybe emotions rising very strong. And then in that moment, during that time, so then we have to, chant, practice this wrathful deity. So wrathful deity is a solution for negative emotions. Peaceful deity means like for, when loving, kind, generate positive energy. So that's why we, each enlightened deity has these two qualities. Pema Sambhava, peaceful is always for loving, kind, and compassion, bring the more peaceful, like happiness. Wrathful is like removing all the negative energy. So now, here is a Pema Sambhava, visualizing a wrathful deity. The way we visualize a wrathful deity is, wrathful has, we have to know this most important. Another is, this all has a recollection of purity, wrathful deity symbolizes a very frightening, but inner the quality is showing the enlightening quality, truth. So that's why we also have to know the recollection of purity when you practice a Yadam deity. Then so the recollection of purity is this. Yesterday also I shared a little bit information about this wrathful deity. Pema Sambhava is wrathful, is the source is a very strong, passionate compassion. Not the source is anger, Wrathful means like the really wrathful source comes from the very strong energy, powerful compassion, create wrathful deity. So, this, the practice, like the main important is like very. Another way is very very simple to understand. These deities. We have a diversity kind of different form body Yadam deities. We have a wrathful, and like same as Pema Sambhava. Right now we have this form body, and then some is like Yab and Yom. Form body, Yab Yom and the united together. And another is deity has like form body of animal heads. So this different kind of form body this wrathful deity has. The reason is wrathful source is attachment, anger, and ignorance. So these three is transforming, then it's called wrathful deity. Peaceful deity is, usually white color and very peaceful. You see and feel joyful. Its source is like love and compassion. So in our enlightening good qualities. But in this case, Pema Sambhava is wrathful, is transforming this negative energy. See, he create obstacle, and then Pema Sambhava rising to wrathful deity. So all this subduing, transforming. So he's showing anger and ego is transforming. So that form is called wrathful deity. When we have anger, example, when we have anger and recognize anger, and then we apply awareness. Awareness actually eat anger, okay? So sometimes we say like, Ripa is awareness the same as fire. Ripa awareness the same as fire burning all the objects like emotions. So that's the, then transformation. When Ripa awareness eat anger means, burning anger, dissolve the anger, transforming the anger. And then, we create in that moment, we visualize ourselves as a Pema Sambhava, wrathful deity. Then we have become in that moment wrathful Pema Sambhava deity. Truly become Pema Sambhava, wrathful deity. This is sort of become wrathful deity. So usually anger, control us, and we don't know how to transform anger. And when anger rising, anger control us, then we create, the anger control us, we harm for others. And then what happens is we create harem suffering. We create so that's the anger can create samsara. And this, within 6 rounds, anger create harem suffering. Then in this case, okay, practice wrathful deity means. So when anger arises, we have to recognize anger rising. And then we have to use our awareness. And using awareness, awareness is anger is like method. Awareness is wisdom. Okay. So yesterday, Pema Sambhava, what he did is he went to samadhi meditation, wisdom, awareness state. Yeah, Ripa, true nature state. And then he can change form with wrathful deity. So all the negative energy is become method. And when we are facing to negative energy, like anger or anything, negative energy, and then that is a method. We're using that method, and then apply awareness, wisdom, and meditate Pema Sambhava. So we have become create wrathful deity. So then all the negative energy is transforming. So it's transforming negative energy dependent, So no, anger is transformed to called mirror-like wisdom. We create mirror-like wisdom. So anger is become source of mirror-like wisdom. Without anger, then no source of mirror-like wisdom. So that's why we talk about wisdom. Then where is really this wisdom source? Source is afflictive emotions. That's why we have 5 afflictive emotions. So when this 5 afflictive emotion, anyone rising. So right now, example is anger, rising, and awareness, recognize, and visualize, meditate yourself as Pema Sambhava Wrathful, and chant the mantra, and all anger energy is dissolving, transform, and then we create a mirror-like wisdom. So that is the source of wrathful deity. And then attachment when rising, transforming is called Yap and Yom, Yonye. We have a deity form body, Yap and Yom, symbolize the meaning is transforming attachment. So then another Yidam deity we have like form body is animal heads. So that symbolize the meaning is transform ignorance. That's this three poison transforming symbolize the meaning is Wrathful and Yabyom unite and animal heads. So that's the Wrathful deity source. Then here today, important like yesterday, followed by when this Pehar create this obstacle, and so this main important is I think we have to understanding is Pema Sambhava his activity and the benefit for future beings. So then Pehar is rising to this Scorpio negative form body. Then Pema Sambhava transformed to Wrathful deity, subdued that energy, and then this created this sadhana practice. So this for Pema Sambhava did these practices for us, for us, for future generations. So Pema Sambhava, his transforming exactly is benefit for us is when we have same as a Pehar is our own afflictive emotion can create our own emanation actually. Our own afflictive emotion create external obstacle, these beings, frightening or like negative energy or external beings, or our self-inner, like maybe anger and fears, and then anxiety, or we have depressions, sadness. Mind is very dull, and no any like wanted to do something good things, like all this positive energy is gone. Negative energies become 100% control us, something going on. Then when that happens, so the best, I think, solution practice is in this Wrathful deity. Okay, so negative energy, there is a method, we have to use that, and then we have to apply our own awareness and dissolving the negative energy, transforming, visualize ourselves as a Pema Sambhava Wrathful deity form, and meditate, samadhi, like nature, true nature awareness, and then chant the mantra and do the practice. So then power of this Pema Sambhava's, visualization, power of blessing, power of mantra chanting, and then power of our own samadhi, we meditate our own mind be in the samadhi state. All this comes power together, then we have ability to release our obstacle, negative energy, all this we can transform. So that's the Pema Sambhava share us. We have to, like when we have this negative energy, we have to do that practice. Usually, when have this negative energy rising, and then people really don't want to do anything, so it's really negative energy controlled, and they don't want to change. They don't want to find anything for solution of suffering. So many, beings, like we have that, so that kind of, like how to say that, that kind of, the negative control that time, and we don't want to do anything that happen for ordinary people. So in this, within this samsara, actually, we we have happiness. So we have happiness, but the desire is very strong. So desire is too strong, and then we know recognizing the happiness. Then also we have ability to release our the problem is we don't want to give up our own suffering. And when people has something going on, sad, unhappy, they don't want to give up that sadness, suffering, and then start with the sad and the suffering. So we have to recognize that, when we get sad, we wanted to solution or really wanted to give up our sadness, suffering. And then we have to apply this Wrathful deity Pema Sambhava practice. If long as you apply Wrathful deity Pema Sambhava practice, they always have a solution. Not only Pema Sambhava, any Dharma activity, Dharma practice always a solution for our suffering. Suffering is truly our own protection. But problem is we don't, when we have this very, very difficult time or suffering, then people don't want to apply practice. So suffering always around over us. Today, like we are sharing with you this Wrathful Pema Sambhava, and we have this instruction Pema Sambhava. But when we facing to our negative emotion, challenge, obstacle, then we don't use this practice, we don't apply, then this practice is not really, even it's that very powerful something, but not really benefit. So that's why important is we have to use this practice when we have the negative energy rising, and especially feel very sad and anxiety, unhappy. In that moment, we visualizing Pema Sambhava, not only Pema Sambhava, any Wrathful deity, visualizing, and then chant the mantra. So then, have a power to release that negative energy. Then when we visualizing that, also we have to go very deep, not only just like shallow, very gross level, close eye, like, just mentally think about Wrathful deity mantra is not going to release. And have to go really deep, meditate, let go selfish, and visualizing, chant mantra, meditate very strongly, put effort. Then this practice is going to benefit. So I'm also going to explain a little bit about this mantra in this, Guru Drakpo mantra. This mantra is very, very short. There's a long Pema Sambhava is Wrathful deity mantra is very long somewhere else, but I don't know. Honestly, some mention the long ones, but here there says this mantra is very short form. So short form Pema Sambhava, this Wrathful mantra meaning is the powerful Wrathful mantra. The benefit is for for dispelling obstacles, the release obstacle, then subduing negative activity, subduing, and safely, cutting through karmic and energetic obscurations. Then karmic obscuration also cutting. So that's the the meaning of the mantra. I can go like words by words, a little bit meaning. This mantra has Om Ahom syllable. This Om Ahom, this meaning is create enlightening body, enlightening speech, enlightening mind. So Om is purification, also body purification, ordinary body transforming. Om also offering to author level offerings, Om meaning. The A is like speech obscuration, purification. Also inner level offerings, so A is. Om is the mind purification and also sacred offering and evoking, enlightening body, speech, mind, Om Ahom meaning. That's also generally all the mantras has this Om Ahom. Then this mantra has Om Ahom Artsek Nirtsek. Okay. Artsek Nirtsek is Wrathful symbol like Wrathful Pema Sambhava. Meaning the words. Artsek Nirtsek is. So it's also this symbol meaning is create like wrath for power energy. I think that's like are energetically symbolize that cut through also obstacle and enemies. Enemies like not the physical enemy, something, okay? Enemy means like our spiritual enemy, not worldly enemy, okay? Spiritual enemy, particularly related to negative forces and inner our poisons, like five afflictive emotion. So cutting, inner our five afflictive emotion and negative force, inner energy is cutting. So that's the Artsek Nirtsek means like create like powerful energy, cutting the negative energy. The Namo Bhagavata is homage to the Wrathful Pema Sambhava. Is Wrath homage to all the enlightened beings too. Then we have a Hong, Ahong. Hong peg is home is wrath for heart syllable. Also evoking the force, compassion, and power. So inner enlightening quality, waking up. The chanting this wrathful mantra is cleansing our negative energy inside our channels, chakras. Same is like, washing machine, usually, clean the dirty clothes. So our inner negative energy is cleansing. So that's why it's like called, this mantra is purification, means like transforming the negative energy. Destroy also, so this, evoking the compassion and the power and enlightening qualities, awakening Hong means. Peg is also cutting, peg is means cutting syllable meaning. So it's the main important is that instantly despair and destroy negativity, illusions, or obstructive force, cutting or release. That's called pain. The home is creating many homes, creating or waking, enlightening qualities. Inner ourselves, cleansing, negativity, and waking all the enlightening qualities. So that's this Guru Rinpoche just mainly just Wrathful, mantra meaning is. Then actually, of course, mantra has lots of meanings. So not what I'm sharing here is like explain you everything. That's why usually mantra we don't translate into language. Reason is so much meanings there, and then also due to according to different practice levels, mantra meaning also changed. Not always one stay. That's the reason another level not allowed to translate mantra like live always the same is the Sanskrit. What exactly in the deities blessing when there comes live like that. And then another mantra meaning is here in this sadhana has surrounded by the mantra mala. We visualizing our heart center, home syllable, and the top of the scientist, and then surrounded by the mantra mala is Om Ahom Artsing that's like Namo Bhagavate Hong Peg is like rotating clockwise. Mantra galing. Then flame burst forth. Here says then the mantra is created like fire flames. So then from which forms of Guru Thakur then create many Wrathful Prema Sambhava. This fire flames mantra create many Wrathful Prema Sambhava. Then also rising, his form and same time this Prema Sambhava emanate means like some different kind of like wrathful rising from his mantra to incarnate it all endless and the demons and the spirits like a fire blazing through straw. See, all the negative everything is burning, fire touch to the same is like straw, fire touch to straw, like become straw is like destroy momentarily burning. Similarly, all the negative energy concepts is burning, transforming. So then this visualizing mantra also last time I shared with you a little bit information. When you do mantra galing, you visualize yourself as Wrathful Prema Sambhava. And then heart center, in this one is Wrathful deity, it's a sun disk. Usually, peaceful deity has a moon disk in the heart center. This one, Wrathful, is a sun disk. And the home syllable in the center, and then surrounded by the Om Ahom Artsing the Namo Bhagavate the home page. So this fire energy is rising, is go inside all your body, visualizing, So if we have a sadness, unhappy, negative energy, feel, this fire, mantra, fire burning, everything, our own negative energy burning. And then when the burn after all this fire, negative energy is become offering to enlightened beings. So become all the negative energy is create offerings. So offering also like goes to all the visualizing deities within ourselves, and the crown is gurus, all the gurus is our crown, forehead, and the deity is like in the throat and the heart, all this mantra garland offering to, to our own deities. And then receiving the blessing or dissolving to mantra garland, and, the blessing go to become purification. Visualize purification is go to our lower chakras and release all the negative energy from there, transforming. So this mantra, when we chant, so we can visualize our forms of Pema Sambhava. Same time, this mantra garland go within ourselves, burning our negative energy, offering to enlightened being, receiving blessing, then dissolve to our lower chakras, blessing to lower chakra. And that representative all sentient beings receive blessing. So that we have to, when we chant this mantra, visualize and meditate. Then this mantra meditation, visualizing, really release our negative energy and transform to become offering all the negative energies. So that in this mantra, when we chant, do that way to chanting. So then another is like just here is like more dedication. I mean the dissolution. Dissolution is the Pema Sambhava. Just then this dissolution is a very simple way. This Pema Sambhava is become dissolved in our own natural state. And then we have to meditate in the, hold our natural rebirth, much ever you can stay in that state, meditate. So that's this dissolution, and then doing dedication, we dedicating for this practice for many people, many beings has, obstacle, negative energy. We wishing this power of this prayer practice release all the others negative energy. So the dedicate and sharing for others. So that's the short prayer meaning. And so I think that's I can only share with you today. Then the main point is we visualizing Pema Sambhava, visualizing. So first, of course, we have to release all our conceptual thoughts, and then hold our own awareness. Then instantly visualize the Pema Sambhava form, and then, chanting, visualizing, and chant the prayer, chant the mantra, and use the mantra garland, release negative energy, and dissolving to, the Pema Sambhava has become dissolved into the visualization, dissolved to the natural mind, dissolution, and then do the dedication. So the very simple way to do. So that's a, kind of a summary I'll share with you. So then now we go to mantra chanting together. Om Arze Nerze Namo Bhagavate Om Arze Nerze Namo Bhagavate Arze Nerze Namo Bhagavate Arze Nerze Namo Bhagavate Om Arde Nirde Namo Bhagavate Om Om Arde Nirde Namo Bhagavate Om 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 Arze Nerze Namo Bhagavate Om Arze Nerze Namo Bhagavate Arze Nerze Namo Bhagavate Om Arze Nerze Namo Bhagavate Arze Nerze Namo Bhagavate Arze Nerze Namo Bhagavate Arze Nerze Namo Bhagavate Now we do this dissolution. Perception of the deity dissolve into basic space of luminosity. Lana Ozar Yenzade. So Wrathful Samba visualize is dissolving into our own natural state and meditate. They again arise in the deities genome form. La ya yome gereda. So usually then, and come back to again is visualizing ourselves as deity. So that's called. Then again means like again you can come back to in the post meditation, Pema Sambhava. So in the post meditation, then you can maybe maintain your visualizations. So then generally, naturally, release obstacles. So that's why it's come back in the post meditation. And if you have ability, like remind and think again, Pema Sambhava is important, Wrathful deity. So Wrathful deity is, when I already mentioned, we have a like negative energy, sadness, unhappy. you feel very strong obstacle, something happens, then have to visualize Wrathful deity and chant mantra. And then that time is like the prayers become chanting Wrathful is more powerful. So that's why we need our own mindful awareness. So now, today I'm sharing the teaching is like very little bit harder. I don't know some reasons like the connection I can't to connect to the teaching easily. Very hard to connect with the teaching myself to sharing. So have to put a lot of effort. Sometimes teaching when share is naturally connect to the teachings and follow very easy. So today is a little harder. Another level, I think we need to put a lot of effort to, meditate the Pema Sambhava Wrathful deity. So my, request to you, everybody, and now you have, instruction, empowerment we offer already for you. And then, you have this sadhana, very short one, very easy to we can apply. Use this, and practice the chant lots of mantra, everybody. So the reason is, we share the teaching, like sometimes they feel very easy to go connections, very easy to, sharing through connection. So less effort. Fair become teaching is really fair insight. And that means like we have good level, experience. I mean, when share the teaching, also feels you're really receiving too. And sometimes, very hard. And even I put a lot of effort, and then my feeling is a kind of like equal, not really coming inside and the heart. So feel less connections. So when that happens, is the practice power is not rising. So that's why when that happens, we have to put more effort to do this, practice. So that's why today symbolize, this meaning, what happened, the teaching. We have to put a lot of effort to practice. And another level, we need this Pema Sambhava Wrathful in this world, feel this Pema Sambhava Wrathful energy, releasing negative energy. So that's why, who today join the teaching, and please everybody, practice Pema Sambhava, visualize, chant mantra, whatever you can. And then mantra, you can do Om Ahong Atsing the sing Namo Bhagavate Hong Hong Pek. Only you can do that simple way, even you can, like this long one, Hong Hong Pek is like sometimes very hard to, you can keep going mantra. And the simple way, Om Ahong Atsing the sing Namo Bhagavate Hong Hong Pek. So only do that, that's and the chant. Then you have already famous Sambhava deities image, Tanka stage. I mean, we have this image, and we need that use for support meditate. When we chant these mantras, easy, we have to feel ourselves famous Sambhava Wrathful. And then you chant the mantra, is more powerful. Otherwise, chanting mantra is your mind just goes follow conceptual thoughts, chanting mantra, and then it's less transforming. Another level, of course, create some good speech karmic imprint, mantra, good karmic imprints, but another level, very hard to remove the negative energy. Okay, so that's the reason when you chant mantra, we always need this support. You need to feel yourself is become Wrathful Sambhava and then chant mantra. So that's we have to maintain daily, practice ourselves. So now we go to do the dedication here. Through this marriage, may I safely accomplish Pema Drakpo and bring every other being to that level of realization. Gewan de yorda Pema Drakpo drujone Droa Jama Leva Deye Salangu Barayu. So now we finish Pema Drakpo practice here. Go to daily sadhana. We're going to do short daily prayer today too. Let's go directly to the Buddha Shakyamuni sadhana. Buddha Shakyamuni sadhana, please, Emma, can you chant Buddha Shakyamuni prayer? Please unmute, Emma.
Emmy, you're unmuted.
Yes, thank you, Samdup Rinpoche.